Well, howdy diddly, dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, I'm back inside of No Man's Sky. And what am I doing inside of No Man's Sky? Well, I am buying starship modules from this chap over in the Space Stazione. So let's head on over and let's buy those modules. This is for my starship that I built in the last episode. It's not that I actually make episodes, really. In my last video. So, photon cannon, purchased a code, starship shield, hyperdrive, pulse engine, launch thrusters, phase beam. You're probably wondering, where the hell is this shop? He sells almost every single module I want. Yes, I know, it's pretty darn freaking awesome. This is my little shopping centre whenever I'm building a new Corvette. It gives you all the basics that you need to start off having an awesome shippity ship. So there you go, it's in Euclid, like it says there, portal code given. Right, okay, well let's get these install located. At the moment I'm not really bothered too much on the actual placement. I'm just putting them somewhere close to each other. I mean, you can see that I've already started to build some adjacency inside of here, but it's not perfect. It's far from perfect. It's like the shields in a moment. Nearly I've run out of space of where to put the shields, so you have to rethink that. Okay, so that's it. Back into here. Phase beam. Chickaboom. And we've got the launch thrusters. Nice. And we've got pulse engines. Boom. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah. So anyway, I need to go all the way back over to my ship now and resave my game. I made a few changes to the actual ship itself. So, you know the side rails, I was trying to get a bit of a gap in between the nose cone. Well, I think I've managed to achieve it a little bit better by doing that. I mean, yes, it looks a little bit more chunky now, but I think it looks more brutal like this. And it does look like it's more got a distance from the nose. I think that looks a lot better. It looks almost like a snow speeder, which kind of is like what the Heavy Viper looks like anyway. And I've even managed to tuck the guns in a bit better. Look, they look freaking nice, don't they? Right, so yeah, I've done that. Also, somebody made the suggestion inside of my comments to rotate my staircase to make things easier for me. And you know what? It's made a world of difference. So yeah, I just rotated the staircase here. There you go. And then when you go up, you're heading straight to the cockpit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, I'm just going to do one more reload, get the last lot of modules, and then I'll be testing this ship out and doing some adjacency moving. Okay, chums, I've got all my modules installed. I've moved them all around, but as you know, all this technology tends to move around on its own anyway. So all these stats that I've got over here, although they look quite good at the moment, they are subject to change because things move around on their own. Like it's got poltergeist activity. Yeah, I need one more positron ejector module, which they don't sell at this station. So I need to find that on my travels. One more S-class isn't going to do too much to my damage potential. It's not the best of fighter type ship when it comes to damage potential, but it's not bad. It's not bad, and it's got a variety of weapons as well. So that's all lovely. Anyway, you're probably wondering how I managed to achieve these side rails arms, okay, because these end bits, these three over here, so that tip there, that red one there, and those piston ones there, you can't just put them there. What you need to do is put habs along here, like a hab there, a hab there, and a hab there, then attach all these outer ones, then delete all the habs, and then put in these inner ones in placement of the old habs that you had there. And that's kind of how I did that. I hope that makes sense. But there we go. That's my lovely shippity ship. Lovely. Right, well, let's go aboard. And sometimes, though, after you've made technology changes, I find that this button stops working. You have to fly out and fly back in again before it starts working again. And trying to get in your ship is fun. All right, there we go. I'm in. If I fly out, fly back in, I should be able to then open and close that little area. But let's have a quick look see outside in space. Like, quite a lot of people have built here for like shopping and that. Weapon and ship mods Euclid. Yeah, nice. That's the sort of thing that you want to name your base if you do build here. Gold farm. Oh, okay, cool. Now look, my weapons are a little bit off center. You can see that there's bullets flying everywhere. Look at those. Where are they going exactly? And my actual positron ejectors are actually under the wings down here. They're there. So they shouldn't be firing where they're firing right now. like, out of my screen somehow. That's a bit weird. Cybertron ballistas. I mean, where are they installed? Well, they're installed up here. They're there and there, either side of my cockpit. There's my photon cannons, either side of my cockpit as well. So, phase beams are perfect. Photon cannons, look, they're all over the frickin' shop. I mean, where are they firing from? If you go into this view and then fire, everything goes through the centerpiece. Everything's so much better. Did I just fire 3 rockets then? I did. I fired 3 rockets rather than the normal 2. Ooh, that's kind of kinky, isn't it? Alright. Well, I mean, the ship looks gorgeous. I mean, I love all of the engines on this. It looks great, doesn't it? I wish the landing gear would retract up, though. I mean, it hasn't. And look, my little area to get in is still down as well. I wish that the landing pads and the hatches would close when you take off like our old ships do. But I think this looks so cool. Like, yeah. I'm really chuffed with that. I think that looks brilliant now. Anyway, let's fly back in the station. Let's just make sure that my exit hatch opens and closes again now. Alright. Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah. Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. I kind of want to see if there's a bounty mission in this system. Hopefully there's a bounty mission in this system. And then we can go do a quick bounty hunt inside of the ship. I want to do a ship-related mission if I can. I mean, if there's not, I mean, I might just have to go to a pirate system, and there's always one available there. Okay, let's just see if it works. It's not working. It will decide to start working at some point, dang thing. Anyway, I'm going to go over here. I mean, it works sometimes. It works. It's got a mind of its own, that thing. Right, let's head on over here. I'm not going to be uninstalling it, reinstalling it anymore. It can just be what it is. Okay. We got... Oh, no, we haven't got any. We haven't got any. We've got to deliver an item. I can fly an item somewhere. We'll just do that quickly. Alright, we'll start mission. I guess. Okay, deliver an item. Yeah. It's in progress. Alright. Okay. Let's take it there. Sweet. I haven't done a deliver item mission for such a long time. I can't even remember what the steps are. Right. It makes all the noises. Doesn't do any of the mobility. Right. Fine. Maybe a reload would fix that. But it was working earlier. Right. Let's take on off then. Let's fly on out. Let's go do this mission. Zoom. Okay. Galactic map. I'm going to jump to there. I'm going to go deliver it. Sweet. Well, I've arrived. Well, where do I take it then? Am I just taking it straight to the station? Oh, no. There's a marker over here. I'm going to a planet. Coolio. Well, this gives it a bit more of a test, doesn't it? The pulse engines are good. The turn circle's okay. I mean, I haven't tested the combat yet. But I think if I am in combat, I'm going to have to use this view rather than the cockpit view. But I kind of like the cockpit view. That's how I normally play. Okay. Rather than actually land this ship, I tend to use the teleporter. Right, okay. I guess we're gonna... Oh, the hatch has closed itself now. There I go. And I'm just gonna jump down. Sweet Caroline. Down, down, down. There you go. Delivered. Right, now I need to get back to my ship. There it is up there. Has it conveniently put a teleporter on the ground? I believe it has. Sweet, it has. Nice. Beam me up, Scotty! I'm up. Yeah, the stairs really do help being around that way, so thank you very much, whoever made that suggestion. And let's go back to the old space station. Can I just go to this space station? Hopefully I can. That'd be nice. Zoom! They might have a bounty mission. We can only but hope. Bounty, the taste of paradise. My favourite chocolate bar is the old flake. Holy the crumbliest, flakiest of chocolate. Tastes like chocolate, never tasted before. Like-ah! Yeah, right. We've arrived, Decoded. Let's jump on out of my chair and head on down to the other side. Right, is this working now? Yes, it's working. Back down. Ha 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 ha. Yes, we have a functioning lift again. Sweet. Yeah, let's go and speak to this mission agent. Oh, I love your eyebrows. Yes, you've got a very regal look about you, my friend. And in mission. There you go. Done. Oh, you have no bounty missions. Oh, you boring, boring little gecky dude. Dang it. Right. Fine. I mean, I could go to a pirate system, couldn't we? We could go to a pirate system. Let's do it. Let's test my conflict scanner, my economy scanner. And let's go find ourselves a pirate mission. Let's go wreak some havoc. So, navigation-wise and movability-wise, I'm fairly happy with this ship. We need to test the combat prowess of said ship. So let's fly on out. Zoom. I mean, I could just shoot the station and get into combat with Sentinel fighters, but I'd rather do a mission, you know? I'd rather have a bit of fun. So let's go out here. Coolio. And now we've got to find a pirate system. Okay, well, let's see if we can find one. Come on, pirates. Oh, there's one. Right there. Sweet. We're going there, people. Pirate system en route. Oh, chums, I've arrived inside of a pirate station. Took me a freaking year and a half to walk from my ship all the way down here because I've not got teleporters in these piratey stations. Right, well, let's head on up these stairs. Oh, my God. Yeah, they need some buckets or something. Right, here we go. Hello there, chap. Have you got myself an awesome mission? Raid capital ship, raid capital ship. I think I might raid a capital ship, people. Let's go raid a capital ship. We'd have the storm crystals, I think. Heck yes. Yeah, start mission. At least I can make myself some decent warp fuels using those. Right, the long walk back to my ship. Look, it's freaking miles. Oh my days, that's mental. Right, okay, let's hit this little lever. Up we go. Ha 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 ha! Going on up now. That goes. And up the stairs. Lovely. Into the old chair. Now, people said, oh, I'm going to get bored of traversing my ships. I wish I could go straight to the cockpit. I don't know about that. It's actually, I quite like it. It adds that extra dimension of immersion for me. Right, okay. Right, pulse drive to scan. Okay, here we go. Let's pulse then. Zoom. Lovely jobs. And any second now. There we go. Right, well, let's go and raid this capital ship then. Well, I'm not in between. I'm not in the shields yet. Ah, no. I can't see my guns. So what I think I need to do is go into this view. Couldn't see where I was shooting. Okay, right. There we go then. God, this is janky. Oh dear. Reverse, reverse, reverse before I crash and burn and die. Okay, right, here we go. The trouble is my Corvette as soon as I'm through the shields, I'm then too close to the blinking thing to do anything. Look, it pushes me away. There's a blocking volume. I need to increase the shield's distance. Oh my days. That just makes it almost impossible. Alright. And I don't know where the shield generators are on this ship. Look, you see. But you have to get through the shields before you can actually hit the dang thing. Are they shield generators? Be a shield generator. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it. The ship's too big. That just sucks. Okay, right. Let's see if the rockets can penetrate the shields then. No, they can't. Look, it's turning away from it already. This is impossible. No, not the best mission for a Corvette. Are any missions okay for Corvettes, you might ask? Oh, okay. Well, we've completed it, somehow. Not that I blew up the complete freighter like I normally would. Well, I've only done a couple of boxes. Alright, let's take on one of these little ships then, shall we? Oh, that's my own... That's my own fighters. Take that, you. Okay, that's not too bad. Took your shields up pretty nicely, didn't I? Apart from they replenish before I can get lock on again. Oh, you got him. That's not too bad. It's alright. It's not the best. I still think my normal fighter is probably better. Especially taking out those freighters. Okay, I've gone into cockpit view. Let's see how I get on against ships now. Okay. Yeah, I can't hit Toppy in this view. Apart from with my phase beams. That's about the only weapon that actually goes where I think it should go. Alright, where's the station? Somewhere over here, I think. I'm not seeing it on the old radar. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Apparently it's over here. Seeing lots of meteorites anyway. Maybe it's over by... Is that a frigate? Is that... that can't be my freighter and my frigates, can it? I don't know. Let's just go on over. Oh, Bounty Master. There we go. Whenever I see Bounty, I always think of the chocolate bar. Hence why I was thinking of my favourite chocolate bar earlier, if you just wondered why I broke into song. Let's head on in. Well, let's hand in the mission. The mission. Naga! Right. Coolio. Let's go hand in the mission. So yeah, when it comes to combat, I think they need to retweak some of these missions, because like I say, the shields for freighters. Oh, look at this walk. It's insane. Yeah, the actual shields, by the time you've flown through them, your Corvette's that big that it just bounces straight back out through the shields, making them almost invincible. Well, you have to actually just crash into them, kamikaze style, to do any damage. It's a bit wonky, it's a bit broken, it's not overly thought out. I'm hoping that if we do get another update inside of October for Halloween, maybe they might address some of this stuff. There's part of me that wonders whether the people that are putting in with this stuff, though, are kind of more vested in their new game. I think. I mean, that's the only way I can account for all this weirdness. It's like, look, you can't walk over these landing pads anymore. They're too high raised. Even traversing in these places now is like a giant tripping hazard. It's cack. Anyway, you should be able to just step up those, you know, and run over them like you can in other stations. Anyway, I digress. I'll get back to my ship. Have I had an extra donut or something? Am I just slightly too heavy for this to actually work anymore? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Mind of its own, and then getting inside of here is just hard when it doesn't work. I have to jump into this corner and then run round. I don't know why. It's like there's an invisible blocking volume there. I don't know what's going on. there's a lot of things at the moment that I don't know what's going on. Day to day, something different works or doesn't work, and it's just a case of, oh, okay, alright, fine. Well, maybe they might fix this, maybe they won't. It's a little bit disheartening, but at the same time, it's still my favourite game of all time. It's just, I just think sometimes, though, people, you know, we've got a lot of new players jumping in and experiencing No Man's Sky. Now, if you're a new player to No Man's Sky, you're thinking this is a 9-year-old game. It's not in beta. It's not in alpha or anything like that. This is a game that you can buy off a shelf, hard copy, in a game shop, right? You would expect a 9-year-old game not to have this much jank and bugs in it. Yeah, you might on something like the Corvettes themselves. But everything else should have a certain level of polish by now, you know? And although that a lot of stuff does feel finished and it does feel all done, there's a heck of a lot of stuff still, chums, in my opinion, that doesn't, you know? Alright, okay, let's see if this ramp, well, thing works now. Hatch. No, the hatch does not work. The hatch is on a latch. The hatch is buster coated. Righto. Fun times. Anyway, I'm going to go back up to my cockpit. I'm going to create a save, and hopefully it just starts working when it feels like it. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Till next time, chums. Hopefully you've liked my testing of my new shippity ship. Now let's see if the technology has moved itself around. Let's just expand this. Nope, we've still got the hole there, which is good. Everything seems to have stayed put, which is good. But I bet you on a reload that moves. You know what? I'll do a quick reload. We'll just see, yeah? Okay, all right, I'll just do a quick reload. Yeah, chums, I've done a reload. Everything has stayed put. Everything is where I left it. And that's pretty good news. That's very good news. That's better than good news. That's awesome. But I bet you it moves at some point. It has on all my other ships. I don't know why this one would be any different. After that reload, let's just check my hatch. Yes! We have a working hatch. Lovely. Jubbly. So there we go, people. I'm just going to head on up to my old chair over here, jump in it, jump out of it, create a save, and I'll be logging out. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the testing of my new ship, like I say, people. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Sweet.